Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is So. For today's video, we are going to be doing my October TBR. As always, this is subject to change because I am a big mood reader. However, these are the books that I think I'm gonna feel like reading. With it being October, I tend to feel like reading spooky books, paranormal romances, witchy books, and thrillers and mysteries. So that's the kind of theme I've gone for. However, I want to participate in Vampathon, so I haven't chosen books for that yet. And I also would like to try Becca's Spookopoly, and I haven't chosen books for that yet either. But I wanted to get this video out there with my rough sort of vibe, and if any of these books end up matching any of those prompts, then even better. So I'm just gonna stop rambling and just get straight on into it. First up, we have All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This is the third book in the Naturals series. I have been absolutely loving this. I've said it multiple times. If you love Criminal Minds, you will love this book, as long as you don't mind it being YA. I just find it such a fun series to read, and I really feel like I'm reading an episode of Criminal Minds every time. And yeah, so this is the third out of 4 books. I don't really want it to end, but I need to carry on. I just need to carry on. Then we have Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kerri Maniscalco. This is the lady that wrote Kingdom of the Wicked, and if you've been around for a long time, you know how much I adored that book. I haven't finished the series though, but we'll get to that in a second. So this follows a lady that wants to do autopsies, and she secretly apprentices in forensic, and then she gets drawn into the investigation of the serial killer Jack the Ripper. And I believe there is some romance in here, not necessarily with Jack the Ripper, but between some characters in the book. And I just heard that it's a really good like historical romance type vibe, and previously I have not gotten on well with historical fiction at all. But I'm hoping that because I know that I like Kerri Maniscalco's writing and I love the story behind Jack the Ripper, that I will enjoy this. This also has like 3 other books in the series. We've got Escaping Houdini, Hunting for Dracula or something like that. And yeah, I'm hoping that I really enjoy it and then can continue with the other books in the series. Talking of the lady herself, we also have Kingdom of the Feared by Kerri Maniscalco, and I have yet to read this. This is the third and final book in the Kingdom of the Wicked trilogy. I obsessed over the first one. I enjoyed the second one, and for some reason I just haven't been able to pick up the third one. So I think during the spooky season, that is what I'm going to hopefully achieve. But I do have a feeling I might have to reread the first 2 or find like a recap, because I can barely remember what happened in the second one. I vaguely remember the first one. I barely remember the second one, so I feel like before I go into this, I need to find some kind of way of recapping myself on what has happened before I go into this, because otherwise this is going to be ruined, because I'm just going to be like, what the hell is going on? We then have The Fury by Alex Michaelides. I never know how to say his name. But this is the author that wrote The Silent Patient and The Maidens, 2 books that I absolutely adored. Really made him an auto-by author for me, and this is his latest mystery novel, which is set on a random Greek island. There's 7 of them trapped on the island, and one of them is a murderer. I've seen very mixed reviews about this, so I'm not completely sold by it, but I do want to give it a go because I do like his other 2 books so much, and I feel like maybe I'll enjoy it even if other people didn't. Then, to put something witchy in there, we have The Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. This is the second book to the Ex-Hex, which I absolutely adored. It was like the most fun witchy romance I have ever read. And this follows the sister of the main girl and the brother of the main boy in the Ex-Hex, so it's bound to be a good time. They are, I guess, standalone novels, but it kind of follows on. And it just says, Gwen Jones is perfectly happy with her life in Graves Glen. She's formed a powerful new coven with her family, and she's running a successful witchcraft shop. And she's mentoring some younger witches. As Halloween approaches, there's only one problem. Wells Penhallow. Wells is the brother of the guy from the first one. And I just feel like it's going to be a fun time. If this one isn't as fun as the first one, I'll be very disappointed. But the first one, if you didn't know, basically follows a witch who gets her heart broken by another witch, and she decides to get drunk and get in the bathtub with her cousin, I think it is, and they decide to do a hex on him, thinking that it wouldn't really work because, you know, they were drunk and they didn't really mean it. But then he comes back to the town and everything starts going wrong for him, and they're like, I think that hex might have been real. And it just goes on from there, and it's such a fun, like, quirky romance, and I just really enjoyed it. I just hope that this one has the same vibe, and they're really short books as well, and the font is quite big, so I feel like this will be a really quick, fun read to read in between some of the heavier books that are on here. And then finally we have the Zodiac Academy Ruthless Fae. This is book 2 in the Zodiac Academy series. I read the first one last year, very long time ago. I'm currently re-listening to it on Everend, but it's the dramatized version, so it's so much better. Everybody's got their own voice, there's like background music, ambience, all of that, so it's so good. So I'm just re-familiarizing myself with the story of the first one, and then I'm really hoping to get this one done. If I can, I would like to get the third one read also, because I do own that one in paperback, and then see how it goes. I've heard that when you get to the third book it gets really, really good, so that's what I'm hoping. I actually really enjoyed the first one. I think it was really fun. It definitely needed better editing and writing, but the actual story, the premise, the characters, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. So it was a fun time. So I'm so happy to be back in this world. Listening to it now, I had forgotten how much I actually enjoyed it at the time. We have 2 sisters that are born under the Gemini zodiac, and they find out that they're the heirs to this whole other world that they knew nothing about, that they are fae, that they have powers, and they're just trying to navigate their way through this academy because they cannot take their place on the throne unless they graduate, and it's just a fun time. People obviously aren't very happy that they're there. Some people make friends with them, some people do not, and it's just a really fun time, and I honestly cannot wait to get onto this one. So this is my lovely starter stack for October. All the spooky vibes, all the paranormal vibes, I absolutely love it. Obviously, like I said, books may change. I may add more because I do want to do at least one readathon this month, so we will see how that goes, and I will keep you updated on my Instagram, I guess, or like through hopefully reading vlogs. I would love to do some reading vlogs this month. I'm not very good at reading vlogs, but I'm trying to be better. I'm trying. I have some time off this month, so maybe I'll do like a couple 24-hour readathons and see how that goes. But please let me know what you are going to be reading next month, and let me know what you read this month. Did you have anything that you really enjoyed? Do you have any spooky recommendations for October, and are you participating in any readathons? Please do let me know. If you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up because it really helps, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave so you don't miss the next video. Bye guys!